Hello, everyone. Welcome to She's in Biz TV, where every 20-minute conversation answers the question, how to. I'm your host, Maria Kritikos, the founder of the Ladies Who Lunch Network and creator of the She's in Biz Blueprint. Today, we are talking to LWL member Laura Ball, and we are talking Facebook ads in particular. And I know that is something that a lot of people have questions about. So today, we are going to try and answer the most pressing questions about Facebook ads because we can't handle everything in 20 minutes. However, the top 3 things that you are going to learn today is about Facebook is knowing your audience. This is very important. So how we figure out who our audience on Facebook is. Number 2, it's important to have a strategy, and Laura is going to help us with that. And number 3, the importance of having a pixel. A pixel. I had no idea what a pixel was when I first started running Facebook ads. In fact, I'm pretty sure I did not use a pixel. And some of you listening probably don't even know what I'm talking about. A pixel is very important, and I'm not sure that I understand. No, I understand it. Laura's going to explain a little more about it, but most importantly, we're going to talk about why the pixel is important and why you need to have it when you're running your Facebook ads. Otherwise, you're wasting your time and money. So a little bit about Laura. Besides being an LWL member, lauraball.co, that's her website. She specializes in Facebook ads, and your phone's not supposed to go off when you're doing an interview, but that's okay. This is just a conversation. She specializes in Facebook ads and marketing. She works with entrepreneurs who sell digital products and services, and she helps manage their Facebook ads, including mine. And you've done a great job, Laura, so thank you. In addition, Laura teaches online businesses how to run successful Facebook ads and, most importantly, to stop wasting money. Stop wasting time and money. If you don't know what you're doing, don't try and play around with it yourself. Like, really talk to someone that knows what they're doing. And Laura has provided so much value. Even when I had no idea, and I reached out to you, you gave so much value, and I really appreciate that. So Laura, tell us, how long have you been a member of LWL, and what has been one of your greatest benefits?
Oh, wow. Thanks so much. I'm so excited to be here. So yes, I have been a member of LWL for, I would say, it's probably about 4 months.
Yeah.
4 or 5 months.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the greatest aspect is just working with other women who are just in the same boat as you. You know, there are people who are just starting out in their business, and they're kind of a little green. They don't know what to do. And then there's some seasoned business owners in there that, you know, kind of take you under their wing. And it's just really nice to network with other women who have that same passion about their business and want to help others. I think that's something that's super, super important to me. I'm always a big fan of lifting other women up and helping them, and not just kind of stomping all over them to get where they want to be. So I've really enjoyed the network and meeting lots of women in there. So
thank you, Laura. And you are not from Vancouver. Just to give people an understanding, our network comprises of women from all over the world. Where do you live?
I am in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I've been here for about 5 years, and I moved here from South Florida, which was nice and toasty warm, and we moved here to the cold, gray Pittsburgh. So, yeah.
I see some sunshine poking out of the window back there. So
yes, a little bit of sun, a little.
So Laura, I gave you an intro, but tell us what you do. What's your elevator pitch? In 9 words or less, how do you help people?
I help people stop wasting money on using Facebook ads to promote their business. Like, that's my goal. I want to help people promote their business without the frustration of Facebook ads and wasting money. That's kind of my mission in life.
You're doing a good job. If you could speak to, if I put a group of 100 women in front of you, what would you like to say to them? Stop wasting money on Facebook ads.
If it has to do with business, I would say grow your email list. That is probably one of the biggest things that I've taken away from any training that I've done is grow your email list, because you'll always have your list. if Facebook goes away tomorrow, if Instagram goes away tomorrow, Twitter, how are you going to market to your community? How are you going to speak to your tribe?
I agree with you.
Email list. So it's gold. It really is in so many different ways. So grow your email list.
I agree with you, Laura. Yes. And as an entrepreneur, what has been one of the biggest or the best pieces of advice that you have received on your journey? Because you left the 9 to 5, right? You used to have a 9 to 5, from my understanding. You were in the corporate world.
I was in the corporate world. I then became a mom and stayed at home for a while, and then jumped back into the corporate world and realized that I wanted to start my own business. I wanted to be my own boss because I have small children too, and I wanted that flexibility. But I think the biggest takeaway was when I went through B school with Marie Forleo. And,
Yay! I did as well a few years back. Yes.
She said, start before you're ready.
Yeah.
And that was probably the biggest takeaway from that, and something that I kind of keep going back to, because that self-doubt kind of kicks in, like, oh, I'm not ready yet. I don't have the perfect website. I don't have the perfect this.
Yeah.
Just
do it.
Screw it.
Yeah.
And just do it. Just do it.
Screw it and just do it. No. Seriously, like, you are right about wanting everything to be perfect, and nothing is going to be, and you have to start before you're ready. And I always say, done is better than perfect.
Yes.
The people that are successful, Laura, they take massive imperfect action every single day. Massive imperfect action. That's it. That's the key to success. What do you think is the hardest thing about being an entrepreneur?
I think it's a little lonely at times.
Yeah.
So I work from home, and my husband does work from home when he is home and he's not traveling for business. But it's kind of lonely. So that's why I really love these networking communities and these Facebook groups, because you can communicate with people and still in the comfort of your jammies, and have that connection. So I think that's probably a little bit hard for me, because I am very social. I am a very social person, and I like to talk and use my hands and all that stuff. And so I'm just kind of doing that at home by myself. So,
Laura.
Really nice to
to be able to connect with other women that are in the same boat as you, like you said. Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. What is the secret to success in one word?
Oh gosh. I would say the secret to success word is in one word. I don't know. I would say going for it.
Facebook ads. No, just action. Action. Yeah. You just said it. Action. Just take action.
Action.
Despite your fear, despite your doubts, despite not being ready, despite not everything being perfect, just do it. Yep. All right, Laura. Today we are talking all about Facebook ads, and we're going to talk about the 3 things that you need to know before running your first Facebook ad. So everyone, get out a notebook and a paper, and let's get going. So what do we need to know? What's the first thing we need to know before running ads?
Sure. I think, even before you're ready to run ads, you have got to put your Facebook pixel onto your website and any landing pages. And I know that's very techy, and you don't think that that's the first thing that you should do. But the reason why you want to do that is because you are capturing people who go to your website and go to your landing pages and go to all these other, to your Facebook page. You can capture them before you even think about running ads.
Wow, I didn't know that. Yeah.
So inside Facebook, there's a section to create custom audiences. So I can create a custom audience of people who engage with your Facebook page. I can do that now. So you might say to me, I'm not ready to run ads. Okay, well, give me access to your Facebook account, because I want to go in and create some audiences. Because when you send traffic, when you do run ads to audiences that have visited your website and visited your landing pages or your Facebook page, it's a warmer audience, and they know you, meaning they know who you are. They've seen you in their news.
They've already come across you, right?
Absolutely. So they're more inclined to take action than a totally cold audience. So that's why the pixel is so important. And all the pixel is just a little piece of code that I take from your Facebook page, and I pop it onto your website and onto your landing pages and thank you pages, and it starts to track the people who visit those pages.
Okay, so a pixel is a code. A pixel, it's not a piece of jewelry, ladies. I'm just kidding. No, like, what is this pixel? Like, it's a piece of code. And so Laura takes that code, and where do you get the code from again, Laura?
I get it from inside your Facebook page.
Okay,
so
from
yep.
For your shows.
Inside of Facebook.
So that means business page, ladies. If you're listening, we're not talking about your personal Facebook page. We are talking about your business Facebook page. So Laura will take that pixel, which is a code, and she's going to put it on your website, your landing pages, anywhere else. Do you put it anywhere else?
No,
That's it.
No, I mean, well, you can put it like if you, if we've done ads for you where I put your pixel on Eventbrite.
Oh yeah. If you have an event, that's right. Yep. So yeah. So when we do the Facebook ads and we're driving traffic to the ad, and then someone clicks, we know that, hey, Laura's like, hey, somebody clicked. You got three people that bought directly from the ad. So that's why the pixel is very important, because if we ran that ad, but then we didn't know if people bought or not, that's not very effective, right? So it's good for tracking.
Right. Absolutely. It's great. It's essential for tracking and optimizing your ad, because when I put a specific piece of code on your landing page, I can tell Facebook, find me people who are going to convert based on this, snippet of code, because there's something called a standard event, and that's a little bit more advanced. If you're not running Facebook ads, you don't need to know that, but know that it is essential to track and optimize your ads. So if you do hire somebody to do your ads, they're going to, if they're a good Facebook manager, they're going to ask for your pixel ID and your pixel code, and they can find that for you. So it's not as complex as it sounds. I know I was kind of scared of it.
It scares people, like the non-techie people like me, and other people are like, pixel, what is it? What do I do with it? Why do I need it?
But think about it this way.
Yeah.
And it's great for retargeting. So if you're on like the Nordstrom website and you're looking at a pair of shoes, and then you leave that website and you hop over to Facebook and you see those shoes again, you're like, what? That's the pixel.
Yeah, that's called retargeting. You're right. And it's very effective. It is very effective, because I've been onto those shopping websites. I shop a little bit online sometimes, and I'll click on a really pretty dress. And then you're right, I'm in my email, and then there's the dress again. The first time I saw it, I was like, what the heck? This is weird. But like, it follows you everywhere. And yes, it can be annoying, but guess what? I did click on that ad, and because I did like that dress, and I bought it. So that's the effectiveness of retargeting. That's something else. Awesome. Okay, what else? Tip number 2. Okay. Oh, I'm not sure where we are now.
Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. Just get that pixel onto your website.
Okay.
It's a matter of finding it and pasting it over there. And,
yes.
And if any of the members have questions on how to do it,
of course,
just shoot
me
an email.
We'll put all of your contact information below this video. And of course, ladies, if you want to contact Laura, she is in our network and in the members portal. And of course, all the links will be below this video. So what is number 2? Having a strategy or knowing your audience?
I think I would say having a strategy, because you can't go into Power Editor and say, okay, I'm going to run an ad. You have to kind of step back a little bit and say, okay, what's my offer? What do I want to achieve with this ad? Mm-hmm. Do I want people to opt into something? Am I growing my email list? Or am I just getting my name out there? Mm-hmm. Am I trying to get more awareness? Mm-hmm. Because knowing what your goal is will help you determine what objective you use inside of Power Editor. Because when you get into Power Editor, you're going to be asked, okay, what's your goal? And if you don't know what that is, then you're not going to run effective ads.
It's just like life, Laura. If you don't know where you're going, how do you expect to get there? But let's back up a little bit. There might be some people listening that don't know what the Power Editor is. So,
okay. Yeah, so Power Editor and Ads Manager are dashboards inside the back end of Facebook, and that's where I run ads for people, and that's where your members will run their ads. Ads Manager is the Ads Manager and Power Editor are very similar. Power Editor is just a little bit more robust, and it's really a personal preference. There's a couple of things that you can do in Power Editor that you cannot do in Ads Manager. But that's where you are going to run your ads. And the first question you get asked is, what's your objective? What's your marketing objective? And if you know, okay, I want a list build, I want to grow my email list.
Mm-hmm.
So then you know to select conversions because you want to get people to convert onto your email list.
Mm-hmm.
So having a strategy and knowing what to do when you get into Power Editor will help you have more successful campaigns because every objective has a different goal. Whatever you pick is what you're telling Facebook to do. You're saying, find me more people that are going to convert and get, added to my email list. So having that strategy. And then as far as including with strategy is having a funnel, knowing where their journey is going to take them. Mm-hmm. Is it going to take them to a webinar sign up? Is it going to take them to, to an upsell? Like some people have a funnel where they send a Facebook ad to a landing page, person opts in, and then they on the thank you page, there's an upsell, like join my Facebook group, mm-hmm. join Ladies Who Lunch. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of different ways to do it, but essentially you want to literally map it out. You want to have like a start and end for your customer's journey.
Yeah.
So knowing that and having that strategy before you get into Power Editor is going to help you tremendously and have more successful campaigns. So
absolutely. You talked about a funnel, and I just want to touch on it very lightly because I remember quite a few years back when I first started, people said to me, so what's your funnel like and how's your funnel working? I was like, my funnel? What's a funnel? I don't understand. I mean, I know what a funnel is, right? But let's explain really briefly what is a funnel when it comes to email marketing and Facebook ads.
Yeah, sure. So a funnel essentially is like a flow chart. So, I'm a very visual person, and actually I'm going to give you a link because I have a free download that has sample funnels in there.
Yay,
so
perfect. Okay.
The funnels are actually mapped out, and they're very basic. Okay. Essentially, you take your Facebook ad and you're sending them to the landing page, and then you kind of want to get them into your email sequence. You want to have them drop into a specific email sequence that either leads them to a sale of something down the road or leads them to free content. The goal is to build that relationship with people. So the funnel helps you do that. Mm-hmm. The funnel gets them into your email service provider where you then enhance that relationship to earn their trust. You want to give free content before you ask for that sale.
Right.
So
value. Yeah, exactly. So if you just think about a funnel, it's like just, bringing the most amount of people in. So we drive traffic and then, slowly building a relationship with them until they finally drip out into your product or offer or service, right? Yeah. All right, Ms. Laura, know your audience. Did we do that one?
No.
Oh,
this is
okay.
The last one. So know your audience. So, when you go into Facebook, there are so many different ways to target people. You really have to narrow down your audience. Don't say, oh, well, I can sell my product to anyone, so I'm going to target people aged 13 to 65.
No.
You want to really narrow that in. And I know that scares people because you feel like you're omitting so many other people, but you're wasting money because those other people are not going to buy your product or service. Mm-hmm. So know who you're speaking to. Is it male and female? Is it just women? I know for you, we kind of focused on women between the age of 35 and 55, mm-hmm. Women only, mm-hmm. Who follow specific pages. So you have to know who you're speaking to, and because it's just you're just going to be wasting money on the people who are not going to convert. So it's really essential to know them so that you can speak to them directly. When I ask my clients, okay, so who's your audience? If you had your perfect ideal audience sitting in front of you, who would you be speaking to, and how would you be speaking to them? Because that helps me write copy too, and so that I know that I'm absolutely speaking directly to that person.
Yeah, you're right. And often I'll give you a little tip on to help with that is actually to picture a real person that you help or that you serve, and really picture that one individual and what are you saying to them? What are the words that you're using? What is their problem? How are you solving it? The more specific you can get, the better, right? So.
Yep, absolutely. Yep.
Laura, why are so many people afraid of Facebook ads?
I think because you people know that you can waste a lot of money on Facebook ads, and there is a science to it. It really is very analytical, and but it's very powerful because if you think about it, I mean, my background is in old school marketing where I was, doing newspaper ads.
Mm-hmm.
And when you send a newspaper ad out, anybody can see it. But those anybody's could really be anybody. And
Yeah.
it might not be your perfect ideal, your ICA, your ideal client avatar. It might not be your perfect client.
Mm-hmm.
With Facebook, you can get so detailed that you're excluding all the other people. You're getting, rid of that noise, and you're talking right to that person.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to know what to do when you get in there. And I think that's the scary part, because it is
so overwhelming. When I first saw the back end of the Power Editor and the Ads Manager, it was just like a big bowl of spaghetti. I kept saying to you, Laura, this just looks like a big bowl of spaghetti for me. But, now that we've been in there a couple times and, but still, like, I'm not someone that wants to run the ads by myself. I think it is important to have someone that has experience, that knows what they're doing, and that can help you and guide you and hold your hand and that sort of thing. So that's what you do. So thank you so much. Let's talk a little bit about you and how would you describe yourself? Are you a night owl or an early bird? And I'm wearing a necklace here. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, that's so
It's
funny.
an owl. It's an owl.
I love that.
Thank you. And it doesn't mean that I'm a night owl. I'm an early bird. However, I don't know if you guys have read The Universe Has Your Back by Gabby Bernstein, but the owl is my sign. It's my animal sign. So I say to myself, universe, if I'm going in the right direction, if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, show me an owl. And I will see owls in the most weirdest of times. And today I was at the grocery store. I was bending down to get something. I look up and this was hanging like in the jewelry department, and it was like staring at me. And I was like, I need to get this. So anyways.
Oh my goodness. I love those signs.
Yes.
Those signs.
So are you an early bird or a night owl?
I would say I'm more of a night owl, but because I just don't like getting up in the morning, but I get more done at night because the kids are sleeping.
Yes.
And I can kind of work and stuff like that.
And you're very accessible. I just want to say to anyone that, is thinking about working with you as a Facebook ads manager, Laura responds like almost immediately. She's always on the ball. And so, very, very, very accessible. And I appreciate that. So how would you describe yourself in one word?
High energy. That's 2 words.
Energetic.
I do. I would say that's kind of like, I just am I think that's something that people tell me a lot. They're like, I love your energy.
Yeah.
And just get to see, I'm like, oh wow, I must have this like excitable, like energy. So,
You have a very contagious, feel good, like you said, high vibe energy, which is why we connected. So what's the last thing I want to ask you? I would say that what would be 2 words of advice that you would give to your younger self?
Oh boy. To give to my younger self, I would say try to have more confidence. I think that's that's something that that I struggle with sometimes, because I feel like, I don't know, I would never call myself an expert because I'm just not sure I'm there. No matter how many Facebook ad campaigns I've run, I would never say that. But I feel like it's okay to have that confidence. Say, yes, I did do this. I succeeded. And so I would say, just kind of, it's all right to be confident. It's fine. And I don't think you have to have like years and years and years and years of experience to have that confidence. It's just something coming, that comes from within. So
So more confidence. More confidence, ladies. We need a lot of that. We need more confidence. You need to have confidence in yourself and a belief in yourself. So, Laura, thank you so much. The best way for people to connect with you is, I think you said on your Facebook page, which is Hello, Laura Ball.
Yep,
is that it?
Or my website, lauraball.co. You can message me. I check all my messages. I'm on Facebook all the time.
You're there all the time. Yes, and also, ladies, if you're in the members portal, of course, you can message her in the members portal. This video will also go in the members portal. So, Laura, thank you so much for being with us today and talking all about Facebook ads. Ladies, thank you for tuning into this episode of She's in Biz TV. If you'd like to join this global community of very powerful, influential, and supportive women living their dream and helping others do the same, we are offering an exclusive 30-day free trial. Just hit the button below and come see what the network is all about. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. So again, thank you so much, Laura. Talk to you soon.
Okay, thanks, Maria.
Bye.